Hi guys. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear and see me clearly? Let me give me a second. Okay. I need to check on my phone if you guys can hear me. What? My oh. Hi guys, can you guys hear me clearly? Can you guys see and hear me clearly? If yes, can just give me like the like button or like give me a heart shape or something. I believe you guys can hear me, right? Where's my phone? Nobody respond. Can you guys hear me? Okay. All right, guys. Shall we just wait for 1 minute? I will start the session. Okay. Hi, Ajay. Nice to see you here. I believe you guys can hear me. I already checked on my phone. Okay. So today is going to be part 2 for ICT setup. Okay. How you guys doing so far? I'm going to open my trading view. Okay. And then open my trading view and I will use the BTC. Okay, we sell BTC using the ICT trading strategies. Okay, for the example today. All right. All right, guys. So I think shall we just start? I believe everyone already here. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Welcome to IC Market webinar. So today gonna continue on part 1, which is last week. Basically today we're going to recap what we did in last week, and we're going to use the ICT trading strategy to to find a trade setup or practice together. Okay. And before I start the webinar, disclaimer first, alright, everything in this video is purely educational in nature. Nothing should be considered as investment recommendation, right? And risk warning, trading forex and CFD carry high level of risk to your capital, and you should only trade with money you can afford to lose. Okay? And so about myself, my name is Peggy. I'm an investment analyst and a prop trader. So I think by now you guys should already know me. Okay, or if you don't know me, meaning that this is the first time you join the webinars. Okay, so this is the agenda for today. So we're going to recap what we did in past one, which is last Tuesday, and what is ICT trading tool that you can use on the trading wheel, intra-day trading setup and trade management. Okay, so in last week we did cover, this is a period that we did cover that you need to look for market structure. If the bullish, price needs to make a higher high, higher low. If the bearish, price will make a lower high, lower low. Break of structures, which is trend continuation, chain of character, meaning that is the chain of the trends. Okay, and we also cover the FVG, periodic FVG or the block, and liquidity concept, which is, I will bring you guys to the chart better. Is here, right here. Just ignore whatever I did here first. So it is really obviously that I remove the this one first. First of all, you need to know how to identify the market structure. Price is on uptrend. Price make a lower low, lower high. Okay. And downtrend, price make a lower low. Price uptrend, price make higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. In the downtrend, price make a lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. Okay. And break of structure is price make a higher high. This is a break of structures, which mean it's trend continuation. Okay. Whenever price make a yeah, higher high, higher low. Whenever price make a market structure shift, okay, or in the ICT, okay, they don't call chain of character, they call that market structure shift. Okay, this is the one. The condition is that this is chain of the trend, meaning the price is break below the previous low right here. You need to wait for price to pull back, and then you're gonna sell somewhere around here, which is, remember that we covered the FVG or fair value gap. In this zone of pullback, it could be your FVG or it could be your OB. It could be your FVG, it could be your OB or the block, or it could be Fibonacci fib level. Okay, this zone somewhere around here, and then you're gonna sell. Okay, this is the one. And liquidity, I already covered it. We have sell side liquidity and buy side liquidity. So where the retail trader, they place the stop loss, they will get stop hand, for example. This one you could identify at your sell side liquidity, right? You not buy side, sorry. It's a sell side liquidity. Okay, we sell here, you can stop out, and then price reverse. You can call this sell side liquidity. Buy side liquidity is on the below somewhere around. If you were to sell here, you could identify this your this is sell side liquidity. This is the buy side liquidity. Okay, and what we covered last week, those like equal high, equal low, basic liquidity, meaning that we for the retail trader, okay, we will say that we will sell at those like pattern kind of basic, like either equal high. Sometimes we're gonna sell here, then you will get stop out. Price might tap your stop loss and then falling. Okay, so that's why we have buy side liquidity, sell side liquidity, equal high, equal low, and all this. All right, and other block we already have the bullish and bearish other block, meaning that if you see those price that ending with bearish or bullish can engulfing, okay, that mean that will, for the ICT, they will call bearish of the block. For example, at this level, okay, we would identify as bearish of the block. Where is my bearish OB? Okay, because price ending with engulfing candle, and this one we would identify as our bullish OB. Okay, meaning that, right, it's a bullish OB. It's happened where? It's happened at our support level. You can see that whenever you see bearish in gap, meaning that you're gonna wait for price to pull back to the box and then you're gonna buy. Okay, you can see that pull in the box and then you buy from here. You have a pullback. Okay, and here For the ICT trading tool, so in the trading view, you can use I think there's certain somebody say hello to me. Okay, hello to you. I will bring you to the trading view later to get the trading tools. Okay, for multi-time frame analysis, you can do monthly, weekly, daily, H4, H1, M15, even M1 or M5 to get the entry. Okay, you can draw those like the rectangle, trend line or horizontal line to find the level. Okay, custom indicators, some on MT4 and MT5 they might have FVG indicator or other block indicator, so you need to go on the MSQ file, I think, to download the indicator, but I personally don't use that. What I do, okay, I go to the trading view. Either if you want to go to ICT, those like indicator right here. If you want to like use maybe here, but I don't use this. Okay, if you want to use, you can go and try it out. Usually I will like mapping the zone myself basically. So this is the the indicator that you can see here. For example, they will identify that is your FVG. Meaning if this is your FVG, that the indicator they identify, you're gonna sell here, but you're gonna get stop out because price it broke, run through the FVG, go to the other block here and then falling. Okay, for the BTC. So usually I don't use that, and I personally don't trade with the FVG or fabric gap. Okay, unless they have really strong zone or other confirmation. Okay, now I find that it's quite useful if you want to get the ICT killing zone. Okay, the killing zone, I will pick the two kits here. I think it's quite useful. Okay, I will remove this one. So basically they will just show you where is the section, Asia, London or New York section. Okay, so I will do this level. First of all, of course, you need to know how to identify the key level first, right? You need to know where is your key level. And in this one, I will get the entry at, I will buy the I sell the BTC. Okay, I will highlight this gonna be my supply zone from the wick and from the body, but I did not get in immediately. Okay, you need to wait for um confirmation. So for the ICT, okay, if you were to go go down here, whenever price come, I will just move here. Okay, now price is approaching our key level in D1. These are my supply zone in D1. Okay, in H4, price is still very strong. Move right here. Okay, I will go down to even M15 or even like M1 to get the entry. So what we want to do, you need to wait for market structure shift, right? When the price rising, boom. Okay, here price rising, go in the zone. This is the Asian section. Okay, we haven't seen any confirmation yet, right? You can see a very strong buying. Okay, so I'll go to move in. You can see that kind of rejection. No, this is not, because why? Price still make a higher high, higher low, right? In the M1, you can see that as well. Gonna move. This is the Asian section. Okay, I'll go to M15 to wait for. It seems like this one is my going to close with bearish engulf. Okay, let me see. Right, this one price closing with bearish engulfing candle. Okay, overbought as well. Price rising to the zone. Okay, to the zone here. I'll go to the lower time frame to look. Okay, this one you might mapping that. Okay, price might break of chain of character here. You might get a sell here, but to me, I need another confirmation because I think the price gonna rise even higher. Let me see. Okay, make it go high, they still kind of like make a higher high in the M15, but this one already make a lower high. So I think they might create a divergence here, but we need to wait for price to make a chain of character. I mark mark out this gonna be my low, meaning that price need to break below this low, and then I'm gonna go for the sell entry. Okay, now in the M15 they create the other block here. Sorry, in M5 this is M15, they're gonna have the other block here as well. Okay, constitute room. Okay, what we see that price break below my previous low, the recent low. I mark out this my market structure shape. Okay, so in this one we already at the London section. Okay, you can see price is mega equal high. So what we need to do, you pull out the Fibonacci. Okay, I'll pull out my OTE, optimal trade entry. Price have to go within my optimal trade entry between, this is my setting if you want to follow. Okay, you can like screen capture here, meaning that if price rising to these zones, I'm gonna sell. Okay, why? This is within my supply zone, right? So for ICT, okay, we want to have really tight stop loss, right, with precise entry. So whenever price go to the supply zone, you need to wait for market structure shift. You need to wait for confirmation within the zone, because our zone is very big. Okay, if you can't like blindly, I want to sell here, I want to sell here, I want to sell here, whatever, sell here. So there's so many like order right here. So whenever you see market structure shift, you wait for price to pull back to this OTE, and then you're gonna sell. This is my OTE, which is optimal trade entry, and then you sell. Okay, now price haven't reached my OTE. Yes. Okay, they make a new low. I might adjust a little bit here and then pull back my here, because the low is not here, it's here. Okay, oh, this is I might miss entry then, meaning that price, my OT here, I add in, I forgot that my trade, I add in 50%, by my 50, 0.5. 0.5 is up to here. So just now, price was this low, remember? And price went into, okay, good day to you too, to my OTE, optimal trade entry. Okay, 50%, and then price is falling all the way down. You can go to the higher time frame and have a look. Where is our entry? Is here. Okay, if you were to highlight, or if you say that okay, based on H1, price also closing with bearish OB here. Okay, but price did not went to your bearish OB and then falling. Okay, they go to our OTE, which is this candle. You will get the sell seen here, and then the stop loss you're gonna put where it put here. Okay, and your take profit, where is your take profit? Your take profit is gonna be at first TP is at, it's gonna be at negative 0.5, and the next TP2 is at, it's gonna be negative 1, meaning that this is my TP1 here, TP2 here, and the last TP is negative 200%. Is here. So my TP2 is gonna be, TP3 is gonna be here. All right, you can see that price hits profit TP1, pull back. This is TP2. Will continue to gonna be hit. It's not hit yet, so it already hit the take profit, right? TP1, TP2. This is gonna be the last TP, and then might have the, we go to the higher time frame to see what's happening. So at your TP3, what do you see? We have demand here. if you were to highlight from this wick and the body, you will get your buy, maybe buy here. Okay, so it depends. So whenever I want to identify the demand zone, if there is not a the wick is not very long, I might cover the wick. But the wick is so long, I just cover the body. Okay, if you cover here, or you will see that, okay, you want to sell on the top here, and then in H1 you will see that this is your demand zone. I will change the color. You will see your demand zone here. You need to exit your position because price might rising from here and then go to either the supply zone here, somewhere here, right? And the falling, okay, finally it hit your 3P3, TP3 right here, right? So this is the setting. Okay, for the take profit, I will just put this one. Okay, TP1 negative 0.5, TP2 negative 1, TP2 negative 2. No, TP1, TP2, TP3, basically. Okay, so this is how you get the entry. First, you need to identify the key level first. Okay, and you see that we get the entry where cooling time zone, which is where at London section, right? Price was like Asia, you can see that selling rising up again. You can see that after that rising, and then London section, which is cooling time zone, right? A lot of liquidity, a lot of volume, price rising, go back, make an equal high, eventually break below this low. Not this low, I do this low. Why? Because from here, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, equal high, lower low. I will pick this because this is one who push the price up, not this low. This low did not put the price up here, just right here and then falling. So I mark out, this is my market structure. Okay, you label out whenever price falling, you pull from this swing high to the swing low, you include 50%, and this is going to be the OT zone. Price rising to the zone here, you were gonna sell at this level, and your stop loss above this high. Okay, because our confirmation is that market structure. Because if in the lower time frame, price want to continue to go higher, they will continue to make higher high, higher low, higher higher, higher low, right? Like that. Okay. Anybody sell BTC? BTC, I think it's time for sell BTC because it's that cycle already, your circle already, so it's time for them to sell. Okay, BTC, this on the M1, on the like other, if you want to call it a wave. Okay, this, I think we're gonna see the pullback here. Okay, another one, for another example, let me find gold XUSD. Okay, right here. Let we go find the supply zone, maybe at this level. No, we need to find the other block, right? We need to find the other block. Okay, maybe right here. Like go to the box. Okay, now I want to go to the lower time frame. This is a New York section. Okay, okay, I might miss already. Okay, in the lower time frame, I'm gonna buy. Okay, because price, okay, let's just say like somewhere around here, where is my, it's my zone, it's my other block. One is here. First one we sell, somebody gonna get a sale at this first, because in the lower time frame, New York section. Okay. You will get the entry. This is your market structure sheet, right? Here, price make a lower low from here, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, higher high. Market structure sheet here, so you will get the buy somewhere around this level. Okay. You can see the price went into our OTE, optimal trade entry, and then rising. Okay, right? You can see from here, let's say you buy somewhere around at 30, 40, and price rising is about 50 pip. Okay, the stop loss below. So whenever price rising, you need to chip your stop loss to break even to protect your capital, right? And let's see now. I go to M15 to have a look as well. There's a wick here. It seems it might go down. We continue to see. Now, boom. Okay, meaning that just now we get 50 pip and price is not interested in this demand anymore. They go to this demand zone, which is on the H4, right? On the H4 here, they come to this demand zone here. Let's say this one, you already get either stop loss or get at break even. Price come in the zone right here, and I would identify this my support level with the order block here. You can go to the lower time frame. Okay, now we add the New York section. Okay, price still falling very strongly. For example, you need to monitor in the lower time frame. Okay, let me see. Boom. Let me see in the lower time frame, which is M1. Price haven't go in the box. You need to wait for price to go in the box first, right? So doesn't mean you say that, oh, in M1 it seems like price really make a market structure because it's loop here. Oh, from here, maybe I will pick here lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, and they start to make a higher high. Seems like price already break this. So even if you price, maybe price fall to here, I'm gonna buy because there's another order block in M1. You can see that falling. But remember that our zone in the green color, okay, it's not here. They're still falling, right? They come. OB, now they come to the zone. You need to wait for price to come to the zone first. You go to the, what do you see here in M5? It really strongly in M5, you still see that price make a lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, and lower low. Okay, in this one, you see the rejection. Okay, and I see that if this one, okay, I might buy here since I see the divergence here. Okay, there's a divergence here, but if price could break this high, that's going to be my market structure chip in M5. Okay, this is how it look like M15. Okay, let's see. This is already at the London, New York section. Okay, continue. Price still make the lower low, low high, lower low, lower high, equal low. Okay, my high is gonna be here. I will gonna mark out here. Same. Okay, to me it seems like they break here. It also seems like they also break somewhere around here. Either we say that market structure shape here, market structure shape here. Okay, now you need to wait for price to pull back. I saw the other block here, one other block here, and we can use the OTE somewhere around this level. Okay, then when the price gonna pull, we're gonna see they're gonna pull here or not. here. Okay, let me see. Or they just come to like this demand here in M15, but let's just see. I can't remember. Okay, boom, right? There's a gap. I don't know, like it's in the news. I don't know. Price come to the zone here and then rising. Okay, within here, right? I don't know why the gap. Is this early in the morning? New York, still New York here. Maybe there's a news right here. Okay, but we still within the zone. We see confirmation, so we buy, right? We wait. We want to buy here. Price rising. Okay, we go to the M15 to have a look. Okay, so now since here our take profit, right? We buy here at the order block here. The TP is gonna be here. TP1, TP2 here, and then TP3. Okay. Now go back to Asia section again. We'll take time. It's M15. Let me look at the H1. What should H1 look like? Okay. Boom. Meaning that this setup is fail, right? This setup is fail, or like price come to like this on the block again. Meaning that if you're gonna buy here, usually if you buy here, we will achieve our stop loss to either break even from here. Let's say we buy somewhere around here. Okay, price rising is more than 100 pip. By right, it shouldn't hit your stop loss, right? Price rising more than 150 pip. If you place one lot already, you would have earned 1.5k. Let's just say 1.5k. So price rising, we already achieve our stop loss to break even, or some of you guys may already close your take profit at 100 pip. And now price is falling to the box. You need to go to the higher time frame and watching what's going on here. Okay, from what I can see, price break below, and there is the overbought as well. Let's say we get stop out. Let's say this trade up fail. Okay, let's say we fail. Okay, we did not achieve our stop loss. Price falling slightly somewhere around here. Okay, where is that just now? Somewhere around here. Okay, and they might come to like this zone here. Let's say we got stop out. So now you need to wait for, you can see this oversold as well. You need to wait for price. This is sign of reversal, bullish order block, bullish OP. Okay, we want to see market structure shift. You want to see chain of character in the lower time frame. Let's say I get stop out. Okay, I might want to see if I can mark out lower low, lower high. If they're gonna break this one, we're gonna mark out. Okay, meaning that, let's see, price still make the maybe gonna make the market structure shift here. I go to M5, the M5. If this one closing with bullish engulf, okay, this gonna be your bullish OB. Okay, this gonna be your bullish OB. Well, let's see. Meaning that if price come in these zones, I will mark here. I will put here somewhere around this 50. Okay, or these zones, somewhere around this zone here, I'm gonna buy, meaning gonna buy. So it's about how many 40 pip. Let's see. Okay, the lower time frame, let's say we get stop out. Okay, price come in the box right here. price come in the box here, right here, and then rising. Okay, so you will get an entry at 3306. Okay, so from here price all the way to 3301 to 02. Okay, you should see market structure chip here, like this one. Why I can't use? Okay, then you mark out this is the zone, so this is gonna be my OTE. Okay, and price come in the box here and then rising from this one 3307 to 3314. That's about 70 pip or 700 point. Okay, and then you hold, you buy here, you already take profit 1. This is gonna be TP2 and this is gonna be 3P3 in the lower time frame. And then let's say you go to the higher time frame. What do you see in the M15? M15 rejection, rejection, rejection. Maybe you could hold to this another neck resistance level. Okay, falling a zone, but we buy, right? We buy, we know that we trade against the trend. That's why you need to wait for confirmation. Sell is for gold. I personally still buy and sell for gold based on the monthly time frame I showed you guys before. Okay, so here price already hit your TP2. Okay, from here is your TP2. You need to practice. It's about 70 pip. And then price falling, it might falling here again to the demand zone here. If they're gonna bounce from this level, okay, and rising, going back up again, and hit our resistance level. Needs to be patient. Price come back to other block here. Your entry somewhere around here. Okay, so you hit, price come, you close, you see the other block, and then you buy. Okay, this is how you trade with the ICT. And remember that I still buy and sell for gold based on the money time frame, because the previous month, 3 months, we see the price action, a lot of week here. You can see that there's a lot of selling pressure at money time frame. This is our supply zone, right? Supply zone here, monthly for the August is just this week is just second week of August. So maybe I could be wrong. Price might, all the way closing with another either another price action rejection or closing with red candle, and then the next month September you can look for the sell entry. I still buy and sell. If this week closing with bearish engulf, bearish OB here, and this one gonna be your OB, and meaning that price gonna continue selling, because you can see here, okay, buy, pullback, buy, they're gonna have a pullback here, I think. Okay, you go to the D1, look at D1 time frame. Either they make kind of something like that. Okay, you think that they're gonna sell here, they kind of make a like equal high here or swing high here or equal high somewhere around here. I still buy a sell. Okay, for gold. Now go back to H4, or if you want to look on a high time frame for the D1. Okay, for the D1 over here, people might think that okay, price already make a market structure chip here, you make it stop out. Let's see, I make a market structure chip in D1. Okay, so we'll wait for price to pull back, right? Where? At our OTE, you want to identify like that. Then you're gonna have the sell. Then you're gonna sell. Boom. Okay, you will get the sell entry here. either here, this is a D1 time frame, okay? Here you can see the rejection at 70.50. Then you can see like a pullback, opening price here, closing here. So let's say you want to sell at 3345 and then closing all the way below at 3284. That's like how many pips is that? Okay. This on a higher time frame. After that, hit the take profit and then you need to sit and relax and wait for the next trade setup. Okay. We can go to H1 to have a look here. Let's say here. This one is your sell side liquidity. Okay, this is your sell side liquidity, meaning you can stop out here. Now, let's say we can stop out at this level. Where's mine? Where is it? Okay, here. Okay, let's say you sell here, you get stop out. And if you were to highlight the zone, you wouldn't get a stop out, right? This is going to be your, let's say you get stop out, we go to the lower time frame. Okay. This is going to be sell side liquidity, New York section AM. Boom, let's say you sell here in the lower time frame and then you have very tight stop loss, you will get stop out. Okay. What you want to see here in the lower time frame, you want to see market structure shape within the purple box. Okay. Now in the lower time frame, what do you see? Price make a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. Still make the higher low and make a lower high. Okay. So where is my high? Where is my low? My low is here. I will pick this is my low. Price need to break below 33.24. Okay, and then I will consider that as market structure. Okay, price break below. I mark out. Now they start to make the pullback. Let me see. I saw the order block here. You would pick here, and my OTE should be somewhere around here. If they're gonna go above from this level, they go lower here. Okay, and I saw that has another OB in the lower time frame. In the M5, let us see. I need to make my low here. Okay, go to the M15 again. Right, price go to our, be patient, right? Price go to our bearish OB. Correct, that's bullish OB. So your sell is here, and we have 61.8% within our optimal trade entry, right? And your TP1 here, TP2, TP3 is right there. Okay, so now we already get in at what, where is that? 3325. Let's just say 3325, price falling. And this is already New York section. This is M5, OB again. I'll go to M15. Okay, let's just see. Okay, here TP1. Okay, TP1 here, TP2 here. So you were to hold the sale from 3325 to right here. TP1 at like just say 130 pip. Okay. And TP2 here, if you were to hold at let's just say almost like 200 pip. right? 200 pip. So here, this is how you trade. You need to be patient, okay? And we know that you get stop out. This is called liquidity. Okay, you get stop out. Let's say just now you get stop out at this sell side liquidity, and then you wait for market structure shift. That is very important. Sometimes in M5 you can't see. You need to go to M1 to look for market structure shift. That is very important. That's the key. And the clearing time zone usually will be where when London section or New York section, because there's a lot of volume. Okay, and you can see that. And price hit your take profit at where section New York here, price falling, hit TP1, TP2. Let's just say gonna hit your TP3. I'm not sure. I can't remember already. Okay. And hit. Okay, so you sell at the peak, you sell at 3325. You're fully take profit. Let's just say 320 pip. So you sell one lot, you would have earned $3,200. Where your stop loss just above this high, just above this high. And you can use this one for to take profit, meaning that whenever you want to use IC trading strategy, you need to know how to identify the key level first. That is the key. Okay, and then after that you wait for market structure shift. Okay, any question, guys? No question at all. Today my eyes very dry. I don't know why. This is very useful. I try this. Okay, whenever I go to ICT here, I saw that a lot of people using this. I don't know why, but when I try, I find it's like, okay, let's say I put in, I find it's like that's so messy to me. I mean, I don't need all this. I don't know what is this Asian law or what is this. To me, like, I don't need all this. So to me, this is really useful to me. So you can just test yourself. Okay, test with yourself. You see which one you prefer. I just want to prefer those like section Asia, London, or New York. I don't need I mean I don't need all this. LOL. What's this? Maybe this is a London low, Asia high, London high. Yeah, I think so. Asia low, New York high, New York low, or something like that. It's on Tuesday. So you just try yourself if you think that you like this one, okay, and then you can try this. But I just want this section only. No question. Okay, no question. Okay, I have 10 minutes. 10 minutes. So shall we just do the so now here let's say like this one. I do this already. I do this already. Let's say this our bullish OB. Okay, bullish OB. I'll go to the lower time frame. Let's see. I can't remember whether that price will all the way there or not, or maybe not. London. Oh, price did not come here, right? This come here. I can't remember. Maybe it's not. Let me see. No, it's go higher. So it haven't come here. Okay, they go higher. They haven't come here yet. So that's gonna be our OB. I will mark it out. Where the price now? Oh, haven't. Okay, they haven't come here yet. It's come already? Okay, not yet. To me, this one's still valid. Okay, this is come. This still my OB is still valid. No. Okay, so this one haven't come. So it will come. Not yet. This is when? July, June, July, August. Okay, let me see. It's gonna come here. August or not yet? Okay. Okay, never mind. This one you mark out. This your bullish OB. Okay. In the lower time frame, remember if there is a zone, right? In the lower time frame, just wait for market structure. They have to be like that. Pull back, come here, and then you buy. So your buy entry gonna be here. Okay, your buy entry somewhere gonna be somewhere here. You just it's gonna look like this pattern. Okay, you need to look at your pattern. Market structure. You wait for price to pull back. Is your OTE. I will mark from 50 to 79. That you're gonna buy from here. TP1 here, TP2, and the last TP, another next resistance level or 200%, negative 200%. Okay, now let me find the key level for you guys. Weekly, D1, H4. Okay. This morning, I think I think price was waiting for news later. This is the zone. Okay, the zone here. Yesterday, price closing with really strong bearish move here. So today we're gonna look for the sell entry. Okay, this is the first resistance level. It's my break. Okay, but you need to monitor. This one is gonna be my second support, first support, which is if I see the confirmation, I'm gonna buy from this level. So start from double three and 3330, and this is gonna be the very nice pullback, which is second support. If you want to highlight the zone, which is from this, and then you need to wait for market structure, and then your ICT strategy will coming in, meaning that you need to wait for the low time frame and wait for confirmation. Okay, let's say if price break above first resistance level, this is your next key resistance level right here. That gonna be the around this price plus minus a few pip. Okay, this is the zone. That's it. Now, guys, 5 minutes. You want to request? Do you have any instrument you want me to look for you? Okay, it is also very important that if you want to trade with FVG, which we know that this is gonna be our FVG or fair blue gap, right? In this one, in this zone. If you want to trade with FVG, my FVG usually gonna have my Fibonacci inside. So my first support and second support, I think it line up with 61.8% and 78.6, somewhere around there. So whenever price come in the zones, okay, just wait for confirmation in a lower time frame. Okay, this is the key level. Jimiru says EURUSD finally is break. Okay, from this triangle, stop at my support level. This level seen yesterday. I highlight seen yesterday. Okay, it was like triangle here, break below from the support level. I think. Let's say if you, this is gonna be my intermediate support level or intermediate resistance, meaning I will monitor whether price gonna break or continue to go lower. Let's say at this level, I want to look for market structure chip. I already get a sell. I'm gonna get a, okay. Let's say price slightly go below. From here, you will get the buy at this level, meaning that price rising, pull back here, buy up. And this is the another resistance level for the M5. I go to the M15, price also closing with bullish engulf, right? If price falling again, we're gonna buy up. they're gonna never pull back here, but they're gonna pull back here. They go to these zones, price make a market structure shift, come to our OTE from here to here, right? You can see that market structure shift is here. Price pull back up again with 61.8% from this high, right? And then price is rising from this. You're gonna, let's say you buy here, price rising here is about 20 pip for M5. Look for the M15. Okay, stop here because there is a resistance level, but let's see. Okay, and eventually hit your take profit, and in the M15 price make the break of structures, right? It is your break of structures. This is another break of structure here. Okay, and then you can see that lower time frame price make the higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, maybe higher low. Then you take TP1, TP2 right here. Okay, now it's falling, so it hit your take profit. Okay, at 20 pip. That's it. Okay, so this is how you use the ICT. You can sometimes you can just adapt, okay, and make it become your own trading strategies. I have a friend who only trade with ICT only, purely ICT. Okay, he also can make money. Another order block right here. So this is the current price. Okay, it will look like that. Slightly below here, you have another order block here. Okay, so I will might slightly change because you can see the brown price is might seem to go down. I will map here and I will highlight the zones here. Right, it will look like that. I will move down the zone. This is gonna be my level. Okay, meaning that if price comes to the zone here, I will go down to the lower time frame to wait for confirmation. Okay, whenever see market structure shift, and then you're gonna buy, wait for price to pull back again. Usually when price rising, they will pull back to either to OTE or the block or FBG. Okay, and then you buy. Okay, here. So within this one, if price falling, lower time frame, lower low, lower high, you need to see pull back and then you buy. It always structures like that. Structures like that. Okay, and then you buy here within the zone, or sometime price might slightly even go down. Okay, to create a stop loss and make the higher high like that, and then you can buy when price it pull back to the zones. Okay, that should be all for today, guys. And next week, Tuesday, okay, basically I'm gonna do trade setup by using purely ICT only. So please come and join the webinar and practice together. So this is really useful. Okay, indicator I recommend for the section. It will look like that. Okay, again, if you want to use this one, it's up to you. Okay, it will look like that. If you like it, you just use it. If you think it's too much information, then you can just purely use this one like I'm using. So it's up to you. Okay, it's up to you. This is very useful tools. Alright guys, that should be all for today. Okay, I hope to see you guys again next week, and I'm waiting to sell gold at this level. Not sell, buy gold at this, no, buy EU at this level. For XAUSD, it's all ranging. Okay, if I go to H4 again, okay, if if price rising within this kind of zones, like in this box, I might consider to sell if in the lower time frame I see the confirmation within like this zone, like from 3352 to like 59. You can see it's about 70 pips, so it's quite big. That's why you need to wait for confirmation. Okay, and gold is quite respect those like order block quite well, those like bullish order block or bearish order block. For example, even in the lower time frame, you look here, right? You can get in buy here, right? You mark to the wick from this wick, and this wick you can see that order block here, right? You will get the buy entry at this level and price rising. But of course it's not order block or work, but usually gold will respect the order block. This one as well, okay, order block. Okay, all right guys, that's all for today. Thank you so much for your time. Thanks for joining my webinar. Okay, nice to see you here. Okay, you're welcome, Jamiru. I hope to see you guys next week. Like I just mentioned, next week gonna be purely using ICT for trade setup, so you can request any instrument you want. But again, ICT, it may not suitable for full-time trader. No, not suitable for like a working full-time, because you need to wait for price go to the level unless you set notification, and then you need to wait for price to make a market structure shift, and then you enter your trade. Okay, maybe ICT not suitable for working full-time, but if you're a full-time trader, I think you can. Okay, because you no need you no need to sit at the computer like 8 hours or 10 hours a day. You set the alert on the trading wheel whenever price go to your key level, and then you wait for market structure shift. Okay, then you trade. Doesn't mean like you need to look and sit down in front of your computer 8 hours and wait for price to rise to the key level and then you trade. Okay, set alert in a trading wheel. There's alert for you, a notification. Use make use of that. Okay, and then you trade. Okay, trading doesn't require you to sit like in the computer like 8 hours a day or 5 hours a day. Actually, it's just like one hour or maybe less than that if you set notification. Okay guys, that's all for today. Bye for now guys, take care, good luck to you, see you again next week. Bye guys.